type in here, I'm going to type in 10, and as is usually the way, it disappears out of my selection there, but you'll see in our turbulence field we have our 10 there, but we're going to bring the scale down. And scale meaning if it was a big number, then you'll get a lot of, you'll see in the scene where we've got these little sort of wavy, if I put that up to say 50, you'll see it very jaggedy in the scene like that, and we don't want that. So I'm just going to bring that down to, let's bring it down to 5, and that's going to give us a nice sort of wave to it. Maybe increase the effect position to about 15, and then in the where is it, the fade in time, I'm just going to bring that out to 0.8, and that means that that's not going to affect the contrail until it gets about, until the particles get to about 0.8 of a second out out from the emitter. So I think that's going to work fine there. Now, to save ourselves a lot of work and headaches, what we can do now is grab that layer. In fact, before we do, this is best practice for you, is to do a RAM preview. So we'll do a very quick RAM preview and we'll have a look. You can see now that our contrails, I'll just play that through, are working nicely on that wingtip there. And now that we've confirmed that, we can just duplicate that layer. So grab that layer, Control D, hit Enter to rename it, and we're going to make it right wing contrails. And then what we can do is go into that particular for that layer and change the emitter, the layer for the emitter from left to right. And that's going to emit the particles from the right side, which we also scaled down to 10% in size. And to make it a little bit unique, change the random seed to any other number, and it's going to be slightly unique to the other contrail. So they're fine now, and what we're going to do is just hide those just to speed things up a little bit. And I'm going to create the exhaust fumes. I'm going to use a preset that I did a little earlier, but you'll be able to reverse engineer that preset just to see, and I'll mention one or two things that I've done in it when we load it in. So layer, new, solid, and we'll call this exhaust